Hi everybody, it's me Joe, and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a great way to memorize vocabulary. And if you do it correctly, you will remember these words for as long as you want. All right? So, before we get started, I want you to know that in this video, there's going to be 2 secret codes. When you see a secret code, that means you've watched quite a bit of this video and you're a good student. So I want you to send me a message on Instagram and send that code to me. I want to know if you are a good student or not because I want to help you more. All right? So when you see the codes, you'll know what they mean. Send me a message on Instagram at Teacher Joe Crossman. All right, let's get to it. So here we are. Lots of students want to memorize words. Now, unfortunately, there is a very bad way to do this. Or there could be many bad ways, but one of the worst ways is students just take a list of words, any list they can find. They find something on the internet and they say, good, I'm going to trust that list and I'm going to use it and memorize the whole thing. Well, the problem with that is, what's that list? Who made that list? Why are those words important to you? Right? It's just somebody put on a bunch of words on a sheet of paper. It's not necessarily the words you should learn or be spending time learning. So that's the first problem. Second problem, a lot of students just look up translations. They see the English word and then they use either the internet or an old-fashioned dictionary and they look up, what's the translation? What is that word in my language? All right. Now you're going to know the meanings of things, but that's not going to really help you with usage. The reason why we want to learn vocabulary is so we can use vocabulary. And just knowing one little bit about it is not good enough. Okay? So the problem is you're going to keep on studying those words again and keep doing it. And you think you're making progress, but then after a short while, you just forget all those words because they weren't important to you in the first place. Okay? And if you're honest with yourself, I think you know that that's the truth. All right? So now, what's a better way, Joe? Okay, here we go. A better way, we start with how you make your list. Don't just take any list. Make a list from the words that you don't know or you're not confident about when you're doing your reading. When you're reading, I've told you in so many other videos, you should be reading for fun every day. If you see a new word, get your pencil, write it down. Or use your phone, write it down. Anything you want to do, write that word down. After a short while of reading, you're going to have a significant list. And all of those words are important because they're all from a book or a magazine that you like. They're good words, important words. That's step 1. Step 2, make 3 sets of cards. Okay? All right? You can either use old school cards, like little cards with pieces of paper, or there's so many digital cards. Just find an app at the Play Store or the App Store and you can do it that way. Doesn't matter. Either way is still good. But you want 3 sets. Okay? Now the 3 sets are, the first set 1 is words that you know very well. So judge it for yourself. Do you know this word like 75%? You're pretty confident that you can use it and not make mistakes? That's set 1. Set number 2, words that you know a little bit. You kind of know what it means, but you don't really know, but you've heard it a lot. That's set 2. And set number 3, these are words that you don't know at all. All right? Just throw all the really hard words or really new words in set number 3. Okay? Now you've made it this far. The first secret code that I want to give you is vocabulary. Send that to me in a message on Instagram, and I'll know that you made it this far. Awesome. Step 3, on the front of the card, you're going to write the word. Okay, write down that word in English. You can also write how you pronounce it if you want, but that could go on the back or front. On the back of the card, you want the definition. What does it mean? Is it a noun? Is it a verb, adjective? And what does that word mean? Write your definition with words that you know. Do not copy a definition from the dictionary or from the internet and put in words in the definition that you still don't know, because that won't help you. Write a definition that you understand. That's important. And write a sentence using that word, okay? And make that sentence useful to you so that you know what you're talking about, all right? And also leave a little space for another sentence so you can practice a little later. Now I'm going to give you 2 examples of what I'm talking about here. Take a look at this. So imagine you have a card and it says tunnel. All right. On the front you say tunnel. Flip the card over, and on the back you could write noun. An underground passage built under a hill, a river, a road, or a building. Okay? Then that last sentence that you use it, make it personal to you. That's key. So for example, we take the North Tunnel near Chicago to get to Grammy's house. So imagine your grandmother lives at a place, and when you're driving there, you drive through a place called North Tunnel. You're going to remember. You're not going to forget your grandmother, right? So you can remember, okay, tunnel, got it. That sentence means something to you. Now you put that card in whichever set you want it in. First one, second one, or third one. Here's another example. Say if you use the word estimate. Okay? You write estimate on the front of the card. On the back, you write to guess or assess the value or amount of something. Okay? And then you write your sentence. I estimate that Grammy is about 75 years old. Okay? So then you get it. It's like, okay, yeah, I guess she's about 75. Yeah. So estimate, guess, you're good. All right? Now, so you got the idea about the cards. You're putting words on the front, other things on the back. Now, how do you study them? All right? This is the next step. Study the sets with the goal of moving the little-known words into the very well-known words, and the don't-know-at-all words into the know-them-a-little-bit words. All right? So you keep studying each set, right? Study even the words that you know well. Study them. Look at the card, think you got it, flip it over, check yourself. Good. That set should go fast because you know them. The second set, look at the word, try to remember the definition, try to think of a sentence, flip it over, check yourself. All right? Once you be more confident at those second set words, move them to the first set. Then the third set, those words are going to be hard. You got to study them again, and once you know them a little bit, move them into the second set, right? And you're just going to keep on moving them. Do you understand? And then all you have to do is set yourself up a schedule on how to keep on doing this, and then keep reading. That really helps your vocabulary really well, and keep making new words on these cards. That's the system. That's it all together. Whoa, man, you've made it all the way to the end. That means you are one of the best students ever. What I want you to do is send this message with this secret code, best student ever. All right? And if you send that to me on an Instagram story, don't write it down below. It's a secret. Shh. Send it to me in an Instagram message. I'll know that you are one of the best students ever, and I'll help you more. All right? All right, everybody. So that's the end of this video. If you want to continue learning, I'm going to put some links here so you can check out some of my other videos and continue. The best thing that you can do is watch at least 3 videos a day. All right? If you do that, you will improve super fast. All right? That's it for now. See you later.